Death Talk, episode 45. Welcome back to another great edition of Death Talk, covering Deathwish Inc. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All put together in an hour-long podcast that we deliver out to the world. Mark, how do you feel about that?
All of what you said was correct. Those are all facts.
Yes, 24.
No, not really.
24/7 news coverage of Deathwish Inc.
Yes, sure.
Yes. Good to have you back, Mark. Sorry for yelling at you about the microphone stand, but...
You're not, but let's keep going.
Well, you fiddle with it so much. And it's now... You've loosened up the mic stand so much that it doesn't even stay put anymore.
I don't move it that much. You just think I move it that much.
In the 5 minutes right before we started, you must have moved it about 10 times. Confirm or deny that?
Literally not true. You weren't watching me that long.
Caleb, Chris?
You know what? I did.
I'm gonna plead the fifth here.
I'm with Chris.
But I'm glad to have you here, Mark, even though you don't know how to set up the mic stand correctly.
Thanks.
Caleb, hello.
Hey.
Anything you want to add to this? Are you done with lunch now?
I mean, I could eat more, but I'm gonna stop.
This is what Caleb does every time too. This is another thing that he does.
Yeah, he brings his lunch to the podcast.
Why? Okay, why am I in the hot seat all of a sudden?
No one wants to hear you eat.
Yeah, because you're gonna be chewing. You're gonna be chewing and eating pretzels the whole time.
Okay, we do the podcast at lunchtime every week, and also I don't chew on the mic. It's fine.
Okay, fine.
I'm not as loud. At least I'm not as loud as you're breathing the whole podcast.
I sense a bit of hostility in the room today.
Yeah, you started this.
That is true. Speaking of hostility, Chris is here.
Hey, I'm pretty good, like compared to everyone else today.
You're not doing bad. You're
bad.
like a ray of sunshine over there.
Yeah, thanks for making me look good, guys.
Chris, the ray of the Sunshine State. Dude's gonna be bi-coastal in about 24 hours.
Oh yeah, everyone in Southern California. There's going to be a miserable wave.
It's just going to rain the whole time.
Yeah, if it starts getting cloudy, Chris is coming.
Have Miz will travel.
He'll be at Sound and Fury, so come stop by a table.
Give him a big sigh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
Tell him to stay Miz.
No, just boo him.
Yeah, give him the finger.
No, don't do that.
He'll punch
I don't want to
you.
have to fight you at Sound and Fury. No, just kidding. Just kidding, obviously.
Yeah, so Chris will be at Sound and Fury. He'll be at the table.
And also Keith will be there. King Keith. He works with us as well.
It's Chief Keith.
Oh, I thought it was King Keith.
Sorry to interrupt, Chris.
He's like complete opposite of me. He's like really nice.
And he's tall, too. And
really tall,
Easy
yeah.
to spot in a crowd.
And he has long hair.
He literally is the exact opposite of you.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. But this is good. You guys are going to equal each other out.
Yeah.
Even each other out, I should say.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
It'll be a good time.
Stop by, come say. You got some nice records and stuff with you.
Yeah,
merch?
you should definitely buy some things because, like, if you don't, we can't come back. So
yeah,
we're just trapped.
They're going to be stuck in California and
forever.
People generally like California.
Until you buy them all.
Until we sell everything.
They'll be on the streets in LA.
So if you don't want Chris in your state, you better buy some records.
Yeah, exactly.
Just think about this. Do you want California to be miserable?
You don't. So
Nobody
buy some stuff,
There we go. Well, Mark, it's about that time. Do you mind bringing us in with the news?
Yep. So, I just moved it again. Okay. Cursed 3. It's available the pre-order now in the Deathwish store. Different colored vinyl. We have a bunch of new shirt designs. And everything's going quick. So
first color's gone.
First color's gone. The release was made from new pressing plates. So it's going to sound better than ever. And it hasn't been available for a long time. So you should get on it and go on the Deathwish store and check it out. There's also available in the Deathwish Euro store as well, which exists now if you didn't know.
Deathwishinc.eu.
Yeah.
Shout out to Matthias. And yeah, so if you're in Europe and you want cheaper shipping, all of our stuff is there, including all the new releases.
And like you could get like a shirt and like a record together, right? What do we call those, Caleb?
Bundles.
Oh, okay. We just totally stole Caleb's thunder.
It's all right. There's no bundle to go around.
There's definitely bundles for this pre-order, correct?
There's some Husky bundles.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
So, next thing is Framework's Smother, their first record for Deathwish. Second full length is out on July 8th. Pre-orders are available now. We have it available on CD and vinyl. We just got the vinyl in yesterday. It looks really, really good. We have tapes available as well. Those look awesome.
We're
CDs
smothered
look
in
great.
vinyl.
Smothered in vinyl, honestly. And we have a bunch of new shirt designs, which are really cool and really great, featuring the awesome artwork. So we said this last episode, but there's a song called Tangled that's on Spotify now and on YouTube. That's one of the songs released from the record. And since the last episode, there's a song called Purge, which now has a music video out, directed by Max Moore. And that is on our YouTube page, so you should check that out. There's a link in the show notes. That song is great. The music video looks amazing. And listen to both songs, get hyped for it, and buy it, because it's awesome. Converge, You Fail Me Redux, which we've talked about aplenty, is finally coming out on June 17th. Caleb, Keith, and Allie have been packing up all the pre-orders, and those will start shipping on Friday.
Everyone's fingers are bleeding right now.
Everyone's fingers are bleeding. Those start shipping on Friday, on June 10th. So if you pre-ordered it already, your order should be shipping soon. And if you haven't, it'll ship within the next week. Yeah, what are you waiting for? The second press is available. It's black with white splatter. So if you didn't know about that, now you know. Shitloads of new merch designs and stuff, too. So check it out. And last time we'll probably say this just to make sure. Summer interns are still available. The position's still available for us to fulfill. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But if you want to intern at Deathwish, you still can. So email mark@deathwishinc.com. Mark, M-A-R-K.
We got some applicants, but still haven't filled the role.
Yeah, thanks a lot to everyone who's applied. You're just far away, and it's just tough. You know,
you're just so far.
Yeah, it's just I don't want you to travel for something we can't pay you for. I know you'd be great, or work hard, and all the above. But if you're within an hour around Boston or north of Boston,
yeah, and even if you can't do it this summer, and you're maybe looking for something for the fall, just email us, and Mark will. We'll let you know what's available. Every
semester, every season, we're going to be looking for 1 or 2 interns. So if you're interested at all, hit me up and we could plan it out in the future.
There we go. And that's the news straight from Mark's newsroom.
Yep.
All verified, all checked, all correct.
Yep.
All correct news. Here's something that's not verified.
Yeah, it's not fact checked. I get this shit wrong all the time.
Let's get.
I just wing it.
It's time for Chris's newsroom. Chris's newsroom.
He's got a new
Chris's tour
haircut.
time. Yep, it's not fact checked at all. So if you show up for a show and nothing's there, it's Chris's fault.
Totally my fault.
So, Chris, why don't you tell us about the news?
All right, cool.
The news, the tours. Oh my God, I'm
tour
all screwed
news.
Up. Yeah.
Frameworks will be touring starting July 6th through the 13th for their new record. So they'll have copies, so you should buy a record. A quick recap of things going on. Converge, Fucked Up, Planes Mistaken for Stars, Touche Amore are all playing this year's Riot Fest with Misfits, Death Cab for Cutie, Thursday, and a ton more. You can get all the info at riotfest.org. Converge and Harm's Way will be touring together in Europe with Gold starting June 18th through the 22nd. Cult Leader starts their tour with Dragged into Sunlight and Primitive Man on July 1st through the 17th. And also Code Orange and Integrity are playing this year's Hardcore. With Turning Point, Grill Biscuits, and a ton more. You should go to that if you don't have tickets. So yeah.
You got to go there.
Got to do it.
Who's going to This Is Hardcore?
Don't know yet.
But we'll be there. We'll have a table. But there's gonna be like a competition to go to This Is Hardcore, like American Ninja. We're actually gonna set that up.
Oh my God, we should.
Can we talk about how sick American Ninja Warrior is? I watch a lot of those videos on YouTube. I was like, this is dumb. It's so sick.
Can we also talk about the time me and you raced down the driveway?
Oh yeah, we did. Do you remember one time on the podcast, Caleb and I were like, "I'll fucking beat you in a race," and I was like, "Let's race right now." We didn't.
Who won?
I fucking killed him.
Are you
wow,
serious?
interesting.
Caleb's
I don't remember
actually-
that happening.
He's actually like, he looks like fit and like limber and like stuff, but he's slow as fuck.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's like the human
Interesting.
version of molasses.
Whatever you got to tell yourself. I don't remember losing that race.
All I remember is just seeing dust behind me.
Mark was on the.
You were looking
Mark was
behind
on the,
you?
Mark was on the track team in high school.
Yeah, for one meet.
Were you really?
Yeah.
I just made that up.
What happened?
Our track coach, winter track, indoor track, he like, oh my god, I can't believe to say this. He like just didn't do anything, and like no one was. Normally, I was never on a real track team, but I feel like you'd get an event, you'd practice on doing that one thing. He would just sort of like, you showed up and you like, guess I'm doing this today. And one time, I think it's I don't know if it's actually called the high jump, but it's like a bar with the pad behind it, and people run up and they'll jump backwards.
Like backwards, yeah, like
and they'll
over the
like
thing.
position their body to get over it. I had to do that, and I never did it before, and it was in a fucking meet.
Wait,
and
you were in a competition? You
Yes,
had to do it?
yes, yeah.
Oh
And
my God,
I was
wish there-
like a freshman
Is
in
there
high
a
school,
video of
and I
this?
but I wasn't sure. This sounds fake, but I really wasn't sure that was the one to do because I was first, and I went like my body went first, and the bar hit me like in the chest, and I just fell down, and the guy doing it was just so mad at me. Usually you get another shot, and they just told me to go away. I was like so
Wait, so
embarrassed.
you went like chest first into the thing?
Yes, the bar hit me in the front of my body. In the
You tried to
chest.
like dive over it?
I don't know what I was doing. I just was there was so many people, and they were like Mark Connolly, so I couldn't back out. And I knew I would have looked even dumber trying to do the backwards thing because that's something you have to practice.
I would have done the same thing. I'd probably just fall over. I would have no idea what to do.
I was fucked from
I
the
bet
start.
Caleb is for no reason good at that. He's like good at the stupidest shit sometimes.
Oh, thanks.
But yeah,
What's that competition called?
that one?
Yeah.
that I was talking
The
about?
shot put.
No, that's not the shot put.
The discus.
No.
I don't know if it's called the high jump because the high jump I feel has the that's pole vaulting.
Yeah.
Maybe it is the high jump. I don't know.
Well,
But it sucked.
Mark, the Olympics are coming up this summer. You gonna get in?
By the way, got to take a few months off. Going to Rio. Hope I get Zika. Sorry.
What competitions will you be doing in the Olympics this year?
Probably water polo.
What country will you be representing?
Argentina.
Yeah, figured that.
Ever see the video of the guy pole vaulting and he goes over it and then he hits the pole on the way back down right in the testicles?
No, that sounds sick
awful.
though.
It's horrifying.
Did you guys see the video of the really? Oh, I sent it to all of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great
Okay.
video.
Yeah, we got that. We got that.
Bodies hit the
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Mark, because you used the appropriate form of communication for sending that video to everyone.
So what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Oh, God.
there's an
Here we go.
Also,
No,
before
I
this,
love this.
I was packing orders in my office, and I sort of heard you guys say, Mark. I looked out, and then you guys were just looking in and laughing at me. And I said, what? And you just ignored me. What were you talking about?
There's an ongoing issue at our office.
Explain, Rich.
I feel like no one adheres to the I wouldn't say official, but there should be like a unwritten rule of the communication pyramid.
Let me guess, you're always great at it, right?
No, I'm an offender.
Hold on a second.
He
Pyramid?
offends all the time.
Is this like the nutritional pyramid?
Yeah, but for communication.
Explain.
I don't know if this
This
is
sounds like a pyramid scheme.
I don't know if this is a real thing but I think I heard it on a podcast, and I don't know who to give credit to that said this, but because I couldn't find it on the internet. But I swear I've heard this before.
I found a picture in 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, you showed me that one, but that's not really, but kinda, yeah. Right track, but the communication pyramid is the way that coworkers or people should communicate with each other based on how important the thing that you want to talk about is.
All right, so
I got a feeling right out the bat I'm a really bad offender of this.
So Mark, Mark, I'm gonna. All right. There's 5 parts. Is there 5 or 6? I don't know. To the communication pyramid, basically least urgent to most urgent way of communicating with someone.
So
does that make sense?
How should I communicate with you if I'm trying to get lunch?
So you would want to go to lunch
Is this like
or
tier?
lunch together?
Is this tier 6, tier
That's
5?
It's a low tier.
I
What
say
you say?
it's low.
Yeah.
For everyone keeping score at home, they work 6 feet away from each other.
I can see Caleb's. I can see the back of Caleb's head if I stand up.
Fucking hey, guys. Just say, do you want to get lunch?
No, Mark.
That's not the way to do it, Mark, at all.
Can you turn my mic off? Keep going.
All right, so there is least important to or least urgent.
Go through the tiers. Go through the tiers.
So
we'll come back to the example.
bottom tier at our office, I would say.
Do you have a source? A source of like?
It'll be in the show notes.
I'll put something in the show notes. Yeah,
all right, we'll see.
I would say the bottom tier of communication in our office would be email. The least urgent thing that you could send out.
I rarely email everyone.
Right. So you could say, like, a least urgent thing would be, I don't know, I can't even think of something that would be the least urgent. Lunch. Sure, lunch.
Least urgent, I'm hungry.
Well, if it's coming up, maybe you're leaving right away. But if you're not. So, all right, yeah. Least urgent thing, lunch. How would you... Say you wanted to get lunch with Caleb, what would you do?
I thought you were going to go through them first.
Oh, okay. Let me keep going through.
Yeah, we should go through and then do examples.
Email is the lowest.
Okay.
Slack is number 4, I would say.
Okay.
After that is text messaging, number 3.
Okay.
Phone call, number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then the most urgent thing is actually going into someone's office and talking to them.
Ooh.
Like, that's like, I need to talk to you right now about this thing.
Yep.
Right?
So is
lunch,
this just an elaborate ploy to just, like, burn me? Or what?
No. What would you do for lunch
I'm getting
with
beefed
Caleb?
over here.
You want to get lunch with Caleb. What would you do?
Probably Slack.
You hit him up on Slack.
Probably.
I would say that's appropriate. That's a nice communication.
Full disclosure, there are probably times I went into his office, interrupted him, and was like, do you want to get lunch?
Yeah, that's the issue. I'll be in the zone. All right, it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I walk into work. And
that is prime time hours.
What I like to do when
Middle of a Tetris episode.
Yeah. Episode
level.
Game.
Fuck you.
What I like to do when I get into work is I open up my iPad and I put my headphones on. Typically, I listen to music.
You open up Candy Crush.
No, and then I like to go through my email and basically triage it. Basically say, like, I got to get this done now. I can do this one later. But basically set up my day. And then I look at my OmniFocus, too, to make sure what tasks I have to get done. I will do the tasks that need to be done right away. Anything else will get pushed a little bit towards the afternoon. Right?
Okay.
And this is what happens. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Mark comes in. Hey, did you see that YouTube video? What?
Is this... Wait.
You're throwing me off my game. That's all I'm saying.
Does this exist, or are you just trying to beef me right now?
No, I'm not trying to beef you. I'm an offender of it, too. But I think I'm just airing it out on the podcast because I feel like we can improve on it. Don't you think?
Yeah. Good place to air it out.
Yeah, this is perfect.
This is perfect. Yes, I think we should discuss it on the podcast. Because I think a lot of people neglect the fact that they don't consider people's time when trying to get something together. And you're not being productive at all. You're just wasting more people's time.
Gotcha.
Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
All right, we'll do a quiz.
So sick.
Mark,
good day.
The building's on fire.
Slack.
Email. No. Actually, I'll call them. I'll email you.
Letter.
Mark. A wholesaler has to go up by the end of the day, and you need Chris's help.
I don't remember all the levels, but I'd probably walk into his office and ask him.
Oof. What time of day is it, though?
First thing?
3.
Oh, shit.
I would say that's appropriate.
Because FedEx is coming soon.
What if it's 10 a.m.?
If it's 10 a.m., I'll email him. Slack him? I don't fucking know.
No, you could do either or. Either or.
Okay, Chris. Whose hummus is this?
I'll email you.
Good answer. Good answer. I would appreciate a text, but I'll check my email for you.
Did you eat Caleb's hummus one day?
No. No, I haven't done that.
Not this week.
Ever, but I mean, I will. Give me that hummus.
He's gobbling up hummus left and right.
Wait, is this an issue too?
I can't keep it in the fridge.
He's just making this up.
He's literally making this up.
Look at him. I can see it in his beard.
So that's all I'm saying, Mark, is that
No, I think
you're an offender. I'm an offender. I'll go into Mark's office sometimes and just start shooting the shit with him when I know he has to get something done. But
Probably not as much, though.
I'm going to try to be more considerate in the future.
Everyone's icing me right now.
No, not at all.
Wouldn't it happen?
Do you not agree? Do you guys not agree with me with the communication?
I totally agree with you, but you haven't been like, hey, Caleb, you do this.
Give me an example, Rich. Throw something at me.
Let's just move on. I'm the biggest offender of it.
No.
Sorry,
That's
I
not-
like spending
that's
time
not
with
the
everyone.
Caleb does all the time too. Caleb will just stick his head in the window and just say like, "Oh yeah, I gotta put this record on the store." I'm just like,
I do this to Caleb, and he fucking hates it. He hates me for it. So
because yes, I know Caleb's right next to me, but like maybe I'm in the zone. Like maybe I'm doing something that's like.
Well, maybe when I walk by and not look in your office and you catcall me, like what area of communication is that?
Caleb,
right.
to be fair, with a booty like that, you got to be used to it.
My body's still bootylicious.
So yeah, I just figure we all can improve on that, and I think everyone in the world should implement the communication pyramid.
All right, I would argue though, like walking into people's office, and it adds to office morale. Like, if I feel like I can't like
you're
hang,
right.
like
You're right. I think there is a good time. There's a time where people should interact.
sometimes I have to show you that drum cover video.
There is time for that, of course. There should be that we should all interact, but you know who's the biggest offender of the communication pyramid? My mom. My mom does not.
She's in your office like 20 times a day.
She just comes by. She just everything is urgent. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yo, I get a text from my mom. If I don't respond within 5 seconds, there's another one. Where
there's
are you?
There's an amber.
Hello?
There's an amber alert out
Hello?
for Caleb.
No, seriously. Like I'll have like it'll be like, "Hey Peanut, how are you?" And then
Your name is Peanut?
Yeah, my name's Peanut. And then and then response is, "Hello, where are you? Are you okay?" Question mark, exclamation point. And these are all separate, so it's just ding, ding, ding. And then I'll be like, "I'm alive."
I'll get a call and my mom will ring and she'll be like, I'm like, "Mom, are you okay?" I can't get my email to load. I'm like, "Mom, I thought you were on the floor and I should call 911. It doesn't, like, my mom could have a broken arm or she can't get her email to load, and it's the same reaction when she calls me.
I mean,
maybe you should.
I feel like you'd have the same reaction if your email didn't load.
You should. Maybe
you're right, actually, that's probably
Rich,
true.
try emailing her a picture of the communication pyramid.
I'm
She wouldn't see the email.
I'm seriously considering discussing the communication pyramid with my mom.
Good luck.
All right.
She's gonna say, "Why do you hate me? I gave birth to you."
She can't just be calling me in that like something. It's like something bad happened when it's just, oh, I can't. I don't. The faucet is leaking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like
tighten it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
she counts on you.
Yeah, why don't you love your mom?
I do, but it's just you gotta pick your battles here.
You heard it here, folk. Never mind. Damn it.
So what have we learned today, Mark? What have we learned today?
Just redo everything I'm doing. Just rework.
You're doing a great job. You just have to work on your communications skills.
I do it bad. I'm bad at it.
You're great at communicating. You just communicate too much sometimes.
You're too affectionate.
Well, speaking of communication, it's time for feedback.
Can I go first?
Yes.
Well, you'll have to call the hotline.
Or I should probably slack you guys, right?
That might be a good thing.
My
too.
feedback isn't that urgent.
And Mark, do you know how to be a part of the show, or should I explain it?
I think I forgot. Could you explain it?
I'd love to. If you do want to be a part of the show, just use the hashtag AskDeathTalk on Twitter. You have to have a Twitter account to do that, Mark.
Okay, cool.
Wait, what level of communication is Twitter?
Oh, that's a great one. We should probably add that. I got to add that to the pyramid.
Is that below? Is that like tier 7?
That's like lower than email.
That's definitely below email.
That's so casual.
But I don't think it is. People expect it.
And I don't agree with this, but some people use Twitter and Facebook as a form of direct messaging communication, which I don't think is the right way to do it.
No, I actively avoid those.
I've never tweeted to any of you. I've probably tweeted at like 2 people my whole life.
Tweet at Mark @Mark_Conley.
I don't want you to.
Well, his Twitter is in the
Show notes?
In the show notes, you can.
It's private though.
No, it's not. It's public now.
It is?
We yelled at him about that.
It's been for 2 years. And it's just
Yeah.
Mookie.
Can I finish this? Can you let me finish? Email us. deathtalk@deathwishinc.com. Or you can call the hotline. That's the preferred way of interacting with the show. You can call 754-703-8255. That's 754-70-DTALK. Mark didn't want to
detox.
participate in that part. Leave your first name, where you're from, and a brief message, and we'll play it on the show. Just like this one from Michael from the Czech Republic.
Hi guys, Michael here from Prague, Czech Republic.
Whoa.
I just want to say that Uncharted 4 is a goddamn third-person action-adventure game, alright? That's it. Bye guys, stay nice. Keep the giggling, alright? Bye.
Yo, you're awesome.
Yeah, there you go. Caleb, I told you you're going to get some shit about
I wish I could be angry at that because he's
Don't worry, there's more to come.
he's disagreeing,
There's
but
more to come.
I love you, so thank you.
There you go. Any comments on that phone call, Mark?
Uncharted 4 is sick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, Mark played
played a video game. I forgot.
I played it for like an hour, and I was
Mark.
blowing my
Mark
mind.
came in my office, which was a direct, violation of the communication pyramid.
Can I tell
but
you, I am
I
so
love the
sick of
conversation
this.
that we had.
Yeah.
I love the conversation. Mark said, "I want a PS4, but it doesn't make sense. But I want one." You said that, right?
Yeah, it was so expensive. I was like, it would be stupid for me to buy one, but I kind of want one.
But Mark played Uncharted 4. Yeah, Mark doesn't even like video games.
That's not true. I haven't.
You're
played it.
casual, very casual.
I've never had interest enough to buy it myself or try it or anything. But the last video game I owned and played a lot was like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro in 2001 with my brother, like PlayStation 1, and that was it. And I just
that's okay. It's not tough.
no, I know, but it was crazy because I haven't really paid attention to what the games look like until now.
Oh, really?
It was blowing my fucking
It
mind.
was incredible watching him.
When you're going to Best Buy, you haven't stopped by the PlayStation section.
I didn't even care.
Yo, things we straight up take for granted, like PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3, the little things you used to notice, you're like, oh my God, the plants are moving in the breeze, and oh my God, look at the water, there's waves, shit like that you just take for granted now.
Well,
it's just a given that the video game will be that
just that good.
Detailed. It was blowing his fucking mind, and it was incredible watching it.
On that note, should we talk about the Elon Musk thing with reality? What is reality? Me and Mark talked about it.
That we're all just living in a simulation.
Yeah.
We can't talk about that for more than 30 seconds without me just being like,
we'll put it
just give up.
We'll put it in the show notes. But Elon Musk said, who is the creator of Tesla?
This wasn't his idea.
No. He just it's an opinion. It's an opinion that he has.
No, well, it's philosophy from someone else.
Sure. Okay.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. But he agrees with it. Whatever it is. Yeah.
But
yeah, he's the creator of Tesla. What else do? PayPal.
Yep.
SpaceX.
Yep.
Brilliant guy. Tons of money. He's
simulating very well.
He said that there's 1 billion to 1 shot.
Yeah.
That we are living in base reality right now.
Mm-hmm.
Which means
explain base reality.
Base reality is reality, where it begins, base reality. I don't even know how to explain it. What is real, I guess.
Dude.
So he thinks there's a very small chance that we are living in it right now. That there's something else
controlling.
This is a simulation that we're living in, and his
someone's playing a game, basically.
AKA,
yo, fuck that person. So many people have so many shitty lives. So many people die. It's fucked.
Hold on.
Let's find him.
Also, AKA, this guy's religious and believes in a higher power.
His explanation, his reasoning why he thinks that is that it's very simple. You look at Pong that came out 40 years ago, and you think about where video games are now. He said basically it would be technology moved so fast in the past just 40 years, and our generation is such a small part in the world's timeline or whatever space's timeline that there's no reason to think that we wouldn't be living in a simulation.
Is he saying all reality of humans has been a simulation?
Yeah. Mark's gonna throw up right now. He's
Well,
getting...
no, I got a lot of questions.
I don't have the answers for you. That's what he said. I'll put a link in the show notes so you can watch the video. It was nice. It was nice. It was cool. Cool interview.
Yeah,
It's like terrifying.
Well, that's what it is. So that was just you talking about how good video games look. But yeah, think about how they're going to look in 40 more years. You know what I mean?
It's just going to be virtual reality.
Exactly.
It's already turning into that.
And then what is reality?
Exactly.
He's onto something. I'm just saying.
If I can enter the virtual world and have Mark like me, like why would I ever come
If I could
here?
go into the simulator and Mark wouldn't just walk into my office and ruin my day.
Don't let him win.
What's the character name from Uncharted?
Nathan Drake?
Nathan Drake, yeah.
Motherfucker has the best upper arm strength. He's
very-
climbing up so much. It's crazy.
In the beginning, when you're a kid, like on the roof, he's like, "What are these ninjas?" And I was like,
They're insane.
He's like, "Where are they right now?" I was like, "They're at like an orphanage." And he's like, "They're ninja orphans."
It was incredible.
Great game. I haven't played the new one yet, but I'm excited to play
You're
it.
missing out.
I will play it one day.
It's great.
Let's move on to email. This is from...
Tier 5.
This is from Jen from Bandcamp.
Oh, Jen, what's
These,
up?
should we read these? They're not really that urgent.
Ooh.
They're no, but they're...
He doesn't mean that, loyal listeners.
Yes.
True believers.
She says, hi, good people of Deathwish. We've really been enjoying your recent podcast. I think it's a little bit of a stretch. I don't think anyone really enjoys the podcast.
And
but-
also, she's been listening from day one, I hope.
Since 2006.
Thank you for all the kind words. It's great to see your labels, music up on Bandcamp. You mentioned you'd like to give, like a way to give money every month to artists that you love. That's possible now if an artist sets up a paid subscription, and it's possible for labels too. So you can do something like that.
Interesting.
So you could do like a
I thought I
subscription
mentioned
model.
I thought I
didn't know.
mentioned.
I think I did
label
know that,
thing.
but I forgot.
Yeah, I probably mentioned it like incorrectly.
So she just wants to clarify that with subscriptions, fans pay monthly or annual fee to artists / labels,
that's awesome.
and
I
receive
think-
every new digital release as soon as it comes out. Member exclusive messages, photos, videos, anything else you can decide on. Discounts on merch, tickets. You can also set up 3 tiers.
The thing you were talking about was that also exists. It's just a different thing. You were saying like the entire catalog was for a discounted price.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Which
that's
also exists.
That's cool. I'm pleasantly surprised that someone from Bandcamp actually listens to the podcast.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
And actually reached out to us, and this is why Bandcamp's really awesome.
Yeah.
They
There you go.
actually took the time to
They just proved it.
to clarify something.
Yeah.
So that's very cool. Jen, I really appreciate the feedback, but
and sorry for just throwing out wrong information into the
Hey, it
public.
happens. But one thing I want to make clear is that if you do want to communicate with us, you shouldn't use the hotline. I'm just saying, right? We prefer the hotline.
Yeah,
right?
we want to hear your voices.
Just kidding. But seriously, use the
Seriously,
hotline. Yeah. There we go. This one's from Jared Smith. This is in all capitals, so I'm assuming he's yelling.
Uh-oh.
It's a fucking action adventure platformer. Jesus Christ, Rich, that
Yeah,
wasn't me.
yeah,
Jared, that
Rich.
was Caleb.
No.
So there we go. That's another
No,
one.
he's on my side.
How about this one from Robert Fowler?
Yo, straight up, hold on. Don't just zoom over this. What do you spend most of your time in Uncharted doing?
Caleb,
Adventuring or platforming?
There's more feedback
For
about
fuck's
your
sake.
comments on the last episode.
It's not a comment. I'm just pointing out what the game is.
Robert Fowler says, "Is there any non-Deathwish record that you picked up from the Deathwish distribution randomly and ended up liking?" I picked up a 7-inch by Life Exposed based off the artwork. When I ordered a few vinyl and was super happy with it. Uncharted 4 is not a platformer. Please stop. There we go. That's another one.
Well, I was going to give you a really good answer, but I have to
Have
stop.
you ever done that? Have you ever looked at a record that we got in and said oh, this looks interesting? I'm gonna.
Everything has to go through me now, so I listen to basically everything.
That comes in.
I don't necessarily buy it, but I give everything a listen, and if I like it,
when you're
grab
putting
it,
products on the store, you're usually grabbing the Bandcamp.
Exactly.
Too, so you give it a listen.
Yeah,
usually,
I give it a quick listen.
So you must have discovered some stuff doing this.
I mean, definitely. I'm drawing a blank, just being on the spot, but I buy stuff from here all the time.
This may not be something that you're like wicked into, but there was a new record you gave me that you were like, yo, this is cool.
Sweet Cobra.
Sweet Cobra, Magic Bullet. Yeah.
Yeah, the new Sweet. They've been around for a minute, but yeah, their new LP was really good.
There we go.
and I hadn't listened to them before.
Sorry, it's out of stock. Sold the last one yesterday.
Sorry.
Oh, damn.
That stuff happens all the time.
Let's move on to Twitter.
Oh, and also,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
never mind. I was just gonna harp on Uncharted some more.
Let's move on to Twitter. Again, you can use the hashtag AskDeathTalk. This one is from Jared Smith again. He uses Twitter and email.
See,
He has to call the hotline though too, but
exactly.
he's done that before.
Yeah,
I remember.
he has.
Yeah,
But like he's really utilizing the full pyramid.
yeah,
which,
the full communication pyramid. FYI, dudes, he used the hashtag AskDeathTalk and tagged us all. He left a review on iTunes, which everyone should do. He left us 10 out of 10 grilled muffins.
that is
So-
whoa.
Shout out.
Solid.
And 5 stars, which I don't know if they grade any podcast based on muffins, but
They should.
We should get 2 muffins each. But Mark, I want you to know you can have
Mark's
both
the
of my
pioneer
muffins.
of grilled
Yeah.
muffins.
I think
he
you should
brought
get,
it back to the mainstream.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think you should get 6 muffins.
Have you been grilling up some muffs lately?
Yeah, I don't grill my own.
You
Let them just do that for me.
What have you been enjoying lately?
The same. Actually, I'm not gonna say where because I don't want to throw shade. But someone's been fucking up my grilled muffins.
Oh, do explain.
Okay, so I'll get assorted flavors, right? And I'll
So
say,
you don't
can I have it
you usually go with a corn, don't you?
corn or chocolate chip?
Okay.
Also, I've tried
Blueberry,
blueberry's good. I can't remember the other one.
cinnamon shug.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. I've only had that one once. I usually go with corn and chocolate chip, and I would ask for like grilled muffin, grilled with butter.
And sorry,
right?
this isn't the first time either.
It's the last 2 times.
No, I meant this isn't the first time you've ordered from this specific place.
This is my spot. I can't. It may not be my spot. I don't know who listens to this. Where I love it there, but they've been fucking up. They don't put the. Okay, have you guys ever ordered a bagel at Dunkin' Donuts and you want like cream cheese or butter on it, right?
Yeah.
And they just give you a knife in the package and
my
don't put it on.
fucking
That's what I prefer actually.
No, you're so
We
wrong.
talked about this. You're a
Yeah.
psycho.
Yeah.
You know what? That makes sense that you like that.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't like the cream cheese to be warm when I eat it. That's
Oh
all.
my god.
All right. Would you like that with a grilled muffin?
Absolutely not. What I do is
They-
you put the butter in first, and then you grill the muffin on top of the butter.
That's usually what they do. And guess what? They've been just grilling a muffin and then giving me a knife and a packet of
To butter it yourself?
And then once I get it, I would wait a second because I think, it's great as it always is. Little do I know, I open up the bag, it's not as great as it always is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I try to do it, and since it's already hot and grilled, it just falls apart when you try to spread it.
So it's just a crumbly mess.
Yeah.
Waste. Just a
I was like,
waste.
yo,
If you've had a similar experience, please use the hashtag GM problems. And show us your grilled muffin that has been.
I hope General Motors gets you back.
Mo muff, mo problem.
Yeah, that's unfortunate to hear because
And-
you're a big fan of grilled muffins.
I'm still gonna.
Have you ever?
He
Have
can't
you
quit
considered?
you.
Have you considered asking them maybe saying like, "Hey, do you mind just melting the butter on there?"
I think I will next time. It was 2 times in a row, and then I've
you gave
sort of
you
straight away.
gave the benefit of the doubt the first time. You said, they'll probably correct it the next time."
Yeah.
order it. Yeah.
Yo,
It's
but-
also different. Sorry,
no. Go,
it's also different when it's hot out. It's like a warm thing. I don't necessarily always want to eat that when it's hot.
Yeah.
In the winter, it was hard to keep me away. Like it was like, oh, I don't have much money left, and it's like I would factor out my balance of what I had to spend based on what I knew a muffin cost.
He's budgeting for grilled muffins.
So you have a muffin budget.
Got a muffin budget. I open a separate account.
Car
Use my muffin
payment.
budget.
Rent, car payment,
Muffins.
insurance.
I meet with
grilled
like
muffins.
a
Honestly.
financial supervisor, and I'm just sitting there, and they're like, "Well, okay, this is my monthly muffin budget."
Sir, it looks like you're wasting $7,000 a year on
Mark,
grilled muffins.
Mark, there's
you
30
can really
wasting-
save.
There's 30 days in a month. How many days a month are you, or 31 depending on what month it is? How many days of that month are you eating a grilled muffin?
33.
How many muffins am I eating a month?
Yeah,
I have
33.
no idea.
2 to 3 a week, 3 to 5.
Oh God, no!
3 to 5.
No, one a day.
I was eating not one.
sometimes
a day.
multiple a day.
Oh my God! In the wintertime, I would eat them more, but it still wasn't more than twice a week.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No, it's not that bad at all. Guys, if I was eating 31 muffins in a month, I would be double the person I am right now. I'd be a large person. And you guys would be like, damn, Mark, you got to chill with those muffins.
Can we go back?
Even at this point, I should probably chill with the muffins.
No, you're fine. Can we go back to Dunkin' Donuts giving you cream cheese with a knife?
I agree with
I'm
it.
trying to fucking drive. I can't fuck cream cheese on a bagel. You just gave me something that's useless.
I won't get it if I'm driving somewhere because
I specifically get it when I'm driving because I don't have time to like eat something.
That's
just like-
Caleb's main meal.
I'll just stuff a fucking shitty bagel down and then we're good, you know? But then I open it up and I have to...
I also don't like warm guacamole. That's why if I get guacamole on a burrito, I'll get it on the side. I get like a side of guacamole. That's all. We all have different opinions.
What if you were to get butter on a bagel?
Butter on a bagel, definitely, it goes right on there.
I hate melted
I like
butter.
it. I like it melted on there. Yeah.
It makes it soggy. It's gross. Cream cheese doesn't make things soggy.
Yo, the not soggy, but it melted into whatever it is what makes it good.
No, you don't. First, things are baked with butter.
Yep.
You don't need more butter. A. B. It melts into it and it makes it soggy and mushy.
I'll disagree with that statement. More butter is always
Yo,
good.
you literally have tried piece of the grilled muffin and you like it.
Yeah, grilled muffins are a little bit different. We're talking about bagels and toast. I'm grouping toast in with this.
Toast should definitely be melted.
Yeah, dude.
Are you crazy?
I don't want melted butter and then I have to put jelly on it. Like, fuck that.
You putting butter and jelly on
No,
toast?
I don't want any.
Oh.
No butter. No butter.
Yo, butter and jelly is dope. You get toast at a breakfast spot and you put a little grape jelly on the toast they give you. It's great.
Wow, guys.
Hell yeah.
You're just a bunch of action adventurers and I'm just over here platforming, I guess.
I'll disagree. I'm going to disagree with some of your points about butter on products, but
You're just a bunch of butter fanatics.
We can't talk about this all day long. We have to move on. There's
Also,
more feedback.
Butter's gross.
It
I
is.
eat it sometimes on stuff like grilled muffins, right? I don't really put it on anything else. Unless... No, I rarely use butter.
It's awesome on a grilled muffin because you grease the pan with it and then it like cooks into it and it's like it's still crunchy. It doesn't make it soggy. But if you like toast something and then you throw butter on it, it makes the toast soggy. It's terrible. I don't want to
Butter.
Who likes soggy bread?
Yo, for $1,000, would you eat a spoonful of butter?
Yeah, easily.
Damn.
I mean, for
Last-
$1,000,
Yeah,
I mean,
there's not a lot I wouldn't do.
All right. That's gross. I have to think about that one.
This one's from Douglas Anderson. Hashtag Ask Death Talk. Will there be Deathwish merch in the European store anytime soon? Boston, Mass is a long way to go to buy a mug.
Wow, Dougie.
You're restocking the Deathwish Europe store, right? They just got a bunch of stuff.
Bunch of Converge merch.
Yep.
A lot of Converge merch.
There you go. There's gonna be a lot of Converge merch there, and they just restocked a ton of stuff. So yes, in a week or so, there'll be a lot more stuff on the store.
Every new You Fail Me design.
He's
in
asking
every size.
about mugs, though.
Oh,
I don't know if it's gonna be mugs.
no mugs. Not yet.
We'll send them mugs.
It's a new venture for us. We're not like sure what's gonna sell
Things-
better than
yeah.
other things. I don't know. We'll see.
Things will
But if
trans-
you want a mug, we'll get you some mugs. We'll get some mugs over there. We'll figure it out.
email. What's the Euro email?
Just email Mark because Mark's a
All right.
genius.
Mark is a genius.
Yeah.
Depending on how well I communicate.
Yes. Here's one from Michael. I think this is the same Michael that might have called in. I'm not sure, but we'll see. New at Frameworks band song is straight 3 fire emojis.
For your.
Bundled it with the love 7-inch
Oh shit!
and
Loma love.
must have been and the cult leader 12-inch. Keep giggling, love. Ask Death Talk.
I think it is him because he said keep giggling.
There we go.
On the voicemail too.
So there we go. Thank you. That's a ton of feedback.
Yo,
Thank you.
people are killing it with the communication pyramid.
Good communication pyramid for our listeners. If you want to get in contact, use the hashtag AskDeathTalk on Twitter. Email us deathtalk@deathwishing.com or call the hotline 754-70-DTalk.
D-Talk.
Any hate mail, Chris at deathwishing.com.
Yeah, if you don't like the show, email
God.
Chris at
Please don't email
deathwishing.com. Let's do what we're into. We're gonna do another fine segment of Film School with Rich. What we're into, guys. What are you guys thinking this week? Anything you guys want to
I
talk
got
about?
something.
All right, go ahead,
I got a
Mark.
couple things.
Definitely, go ahead.
I saw the movie Popstar. Never Stop, Never Stopping.
Is that the Lonely Island thing?
It's so fucking funny.
Someone said it was like really good.
Oh my god. They just play into my sense of humor for the past however long, 8 years I've been watching that shit. It's so dumb. It's like some so dumb humor. So I don't know if you'll think it's very funny. But
I might go see it.
it didn't do that well, and I just wanted to do really well because those guys are really funny. And there's a lot of cameos and bullshit in it. It was funny. So Popstar was good, and I'm really excited to see not this Saturday, but the next Saturday. We won't do an episode in there, but Bane's last show and Saves the Day is playing in Palladium. I'm
There
into
we go.
that. Thinking about that every day. And also a band called Empty Houses. They have a record called Daydream that comes out on Friday on Sargent House. And it's the shit. It's great. They sound like Motown soul stuff.
Wait, have you heard the whole thing? Is it streaming?
It's streaming. Started streaming yesterday. So, yeah, Empty Houses, Daydream. The guitarist and pianist were in that band Fireworks, who are also really good. But
I mean,
anyway,
fire's in the name.
fire's in the name.
There we go.
Someone else?
Chris? And on Netflix lately?
HBO Go? Hulu.
Showtime. Anytime.
Yo, Chris is he's into the Sunshine State.
Yeah, I'm into that. Cool. I forgot about this part of the podcast, so I didn't even think about anything that I'm
That's okay.
into.
He's into coconut water.
Yeah, that's cool.
Vita Coco.
Go ahead, Caleb.
I'm really into Tales of H.P. Lovecraft this week.
You told me to listen. I gave this thing a shot. I don't get it.
It's really cool.
I'm sorry.
They read the A side is I got the record in the mail. A side's like snippets of From Beyond. And the B side is The Hound, and they have someone reading the stories, and then they compose music around it. It's so cool, really great. I want so many more recordings of stuff like this. There you go.
Very cool. Very cool. I got a couple things. Everyone knows my love for Pine Grove, right?
Yep.
You growing?
The Audio Tree live session that just went
what's
up.
Yeah.
Listened to it about 1,000 times.
Yeah, and therefore I listened to it 1,000 times too.
Everyone's been listening to it. I hear it
So
going on.
good.
It's really good. Really good. So if you haven't given that a listen, definitely listen to that.
All the songs have like new life to them.
Yeah, just
so
so
sick.
cool. Very, very cool. And I think I've talked about my Amazon Echo before, right, on the show?
Probably.
But
do.
I've been using it now for like a few weeks, and it's one of those things where you just get so used to using it now that I just use it all the time, and it's awesome. Then I highly suggest that you get one if you're looking for a Bluetooth speaker, just get an Amazon Echo, because the sound isn't like great on it, so the music doesn't sound great, but it sounds pretty good. But like just all the other features that you get with it is just worth it. You know, if you're going to spend $150, $200 on a speaker.
Yeah,
so.
keep in mind Rich stays at home a lot and he gets lonely and needs someone to talk
That is
to
true.
him.
That is true. I think I was telling you guys this the other day, but I hooked it up to like the Hue lights, and now I just voice control the lights in my house. It's amazing.
Smart house, dude.
Do you
Yep.
walk in and go, engage?
No, I think I can do that though.
You should. That's like, why
I control
wouldn't
the lights. I can just say to like play a podcast, play music, play like the radio,
But is there...
shopping list. It's great. It's just awesome. Fantastic device.
Cool. Is there like a voice option for Brobo?
No, there might be. I can change the assistant on there.
There you go.
Yeah.
What do you have now? A British lady?
I don't know.
Well, you hear her talk to you? What does she
It's not-
sound like?
No, it's a woman's voice, but it's not.
Oh, I
not
thought
British.
you said she was British for some reason. I must have made that
No,
up.
maybe you could change that though. That would.
I've heard what the stock Alexa sounds like, and it sounds like what like a robot sounds like in a movie.
Yeah.
Hello, Rich. Welcome home. Would you like me to
close.
turn the lights on so you can see?
Does Amazon Echo ask you questions?
No, not that.
Like, imagine if you're like dead asleep and you just hear,
How was your
"Are
day?
you having trouble sleeping?" That'd be fucked up. Elon Musk is running that shit.
Engaging
You
water
should
sounds.
let Lex on the podcast.
One day, yeah. If I,
that'd be funny.
I should probably get one for my office. That'd be great.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah. That's a great idea, Mark and Chris. That's a great idea.
Oh my
You
god,
guys-
that's
Do it
a
up.
whole other
Do it
tier
up.
of communication. Let us get the six down.
Well,
Can you text people from Amazon Echo?
you probably could. You probably could, but I don't know how do you do it. But I think you can use there's a ton of apps you can use with it. But
he has
it'd be great.
Robo screening all of his messages.
What I could do is I could put the Amazon Echo outside my door, and you could say Alexa, is Rich available?
Alexa's your secretary?
Yeah, and then say, no, Rich is deep in thought right now.
Deep in thought.
So please do not disturb
He's just playing
him.
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah, so please don't disturb him. That's a great idea.
I can
Thank
see you
Chris.
having an Amazon Echo in here and being like, remind me to do this. I'm so important.
And then you walk up to the door and all you hear is, fuck off, bro.
Yeah, I'm going to get a Brobo.
Yeah.
You can say, Brobo, is Rich available right now?
Never.
Hey, Brobo, remind me to restock my Natty Ice.
Right on it. Oh, wait. It's being delivered right now. No, a Roomba just rolls in with a natty on it. There you go, dude.
So there you go. Yeah, definitely thumbs up with that Amazon Alexa. Very cool device.
What is it? Elon Musk?
Yeah.
That's a fake name.
Simulated, bro.
Did he say anything? I think I might have heard this or misread it, but I'm pretty sure in 20 years he predicts every single household will have a Brobo in it.
Yes, he did actually say that.
All right.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you heard it here first.
He's actually created Tesla so more bros can pound beers and don't want to drive home.
What is Tesla? I don't know what Tesla is.
His car company.
Oh, is it
But they have a future of
is it like Uber?
automation.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think they're trying to. It's an electric car, but I think that eventually they want to do driverless
Oh,
cars.
hell yeah. So all the bros can get fucked up?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
There we go. So that's it for what we're into. Caleb, let's move on to Film School with Rich, starring myself. This is the part of the show where I watch a movie and review it, and then Caleb tells me about how wrong I am about the review. So, is that about sum it up?
Yeah, should we even bother this week? 'Cause
Yeah.
you're wrong.
Well, this week's Film School with Rich is brought to you by Caleb and the Deathwish store. Caleb, can you tell the customers and fine listeners what they can get this week?
All right. This week we're offering 10% off the whole store, every single thing, with the coupon code Misty Mountains.
One word.
One word. Plural.
Yes. There we
Yep.
go. So we went to go see The Nice Guys, starring Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. And some other... I don't remember her name, but the girl that's in The Leftovers in this movie, too.
Oh, I've never seen The Leftovers.
Oh,
cool. Is that
do
the
any of you
daughter?
guys watch The Leftovers on HBO?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, as the
Great.
daughter?
Yes.
The little girl? Oh, she's so good.
Fantastic. No, not the daughter. The girl. The girl's in the yellow dress.
Oh, I don't give a shit about her.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She was in this movie. And if you haven't seen The Leftovers, definitely go watch that because it's one of the most underrated shows on television, I would say. Basically, the gist is two detectives. Are they detectives of some sort?
Yep.
They kind of get caught up in the same case, and they're on the hunt for this girl, and hilarity ensues.
Yeah, it's a buddy cop movie, basically.
Yeah. We went to go see The Revenant, and we saw the preview for this, and I genuinely was laughing very hard at this.
We were both like, yeah.
It was one of those rated R previews, which is that a newer thing?
They've been doing it for a while. Yeah.
Okay, I think The Revenant was the first time I actually saw that.
Yeah,
a rated R preview.
Was that your first rated R movie?
No, that was
oh my god,
second.
No wonder your mom's so worried about you.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, the preview was very funny, but I feel as though the movie itself wasn't as funny as the preview led it to be.
I still thought the movie
was
really funny.
It was definitely very funny, but
the movie was way darker than I thought it was going to be.
I thought this was going to be straight comedy the whole time.
Yeah, no, not at all. This is like it's really dark.
Yeah.
It's like dark comedy. Like it's supposed to be funny. At least I think.
Yeah.
It's some
very
dark,
funny
it's
parts.
some dark shit.
Ryan Gosling is fantastic in the
So
movie.
good.
Yeah.
But
Russell Crowe was good,
but
but I feel like his character didn't stand out as much as Ryan Gosling.
His character didn't have as much. He was playing the straight guy, so
Yeah.
he's just. But like also like Ryan Gosling is hilarious in it, and like his character's awesome, but he's a drunk. Like he's a terrible alcoholic.
Yeah, and like a bad parent.
Yeah. And it's like
his daughter was very good in the movie.
So
too.
good. Yeah, such a sweetheart. And it was just like breaking my heart because she's like, "Oh, Dad, you're great, but you're also just you suck."
So the story itself isn't like anything like out of this world. You know what I mean? Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of mystery to it, but not much.
A little bit, but
I feel like spoilers. In 3, 2, spoil. The second you see the mom and you meet her, you're just like, oh yeah, she's like the bad guy.
Kind of, I
right? I just got the vibe immediately.
The assistant ended up being a bad guy too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one coming, but maybe.
Yeah,
yeah.
Usually assistants are.
You can't trust assistants.
Yeah, assistants usually know what's going on. Like, I know that you're a bad guy, you know.
Right. Well,
we all do.
Yeah. The movie was. I thought it was fantastic. Thumbs up. Definitely go see it. I loved it. Right up to the part where the movie shut off when I was in the theater. It was great.
So what happened?
In the movie, I'm estimating because I don't know exactly how much time was left, but it was probably about 20 minutes left. Because I remember looking up the time, like how long that it ran. Mm-hmm. Actually, I asked Alexa how long the time was in the movie, and she told me. Perfect. So the movie was about 2 hours long. So, about 20 minutes left in the movie, the fire alarm goes off, and they say everyone has to evacuate the theater
because the movie was straight fire.
I guess so. I don't know. And then we leave the theater, and then we're standing outside about a half an hour, blah blah blah, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're not showing the rest of the movie. The next one's about to start. Here's a free ticket." I said,
fuck?
"Yeah." So it was a Sunday night, so I had to work the next day, and it was about 10 o'clock already. So I was like, I can't sit through
You're gonna watch
the whole movie again.
Yeah.
So I didn't see the actual ending. So what I did, I just looked it up online.
Yeah, and then I
read about it.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah,
it
sucks because I probably won't actually watch the end of this movie.
Yeah.
Unless it maybe I'll wait till it gets on iTunes or something and download it. Yeah, but it's just like I'm gonna pay like $5 to watch 20 minutes of a movie. So
it wasn't even 20 minutes. You got the gist.
Yeah,
but I mean the ending is like really dark too.
Yeah, when I looked it up, I was just like, well, this seems like the way it's.
I guess.
Yeah, I was like, there was no twist or anything. It just seemed like, yeah, this is how it was going to end, and just ended how it's supposed to. But
yeah,
director on this one,
we don't need a twist.
No, I know. No, not every movie needs a crazy twist or anything.
Exactly. I feel like that was like a real big thing, and like everybody for like a while, well, it's still going on, but like people expect a twist now. Yeah. And like when movies don't give a twist, they're like, nah, it wasn't that great. It's like, no, not every movie needs a huge fucking twist. Like especially if it's shoehorned in.
Yeah.
But director Shane Black, he's awesome. He did Iron Man 3 most recently. He did Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which you should check out because it's a lot like The Nice Guys.
I've heard that was a great movie.
Robert Downey Jr.'s in it. Michelle Monaghan. It's that one's really good. Yeah, he's great. I don't know.
Yeah, so thumbs up for you too.
Yeah, definitely.
Nothing like mind-blowingly good, but
but like real solid.
Yeah,
I will probably watch it again at some point.
Yeah, I was into it.
Surprised by the dark tone.
Yes, I just thought it was going to be a lot funnier than it actually was.
Yeah, I still thought it was hilarious, but yeah, definitely not what I was expecting.
So there you go, Caleb. What are you going to give me for next episode?
Old Boy.
I have never heard of this
one. Ever heard of it?
No. I'll have to see what this is all about.
What do you think it sounds like? What does it sound like?
Old Boy. Old Boy. I don't know. I
think it's about an elderly man.
I feel like I just thought 80s. I'm thinking 80s, an 80s movie right away.
Okay.
Don't know if that's true or not.
Didn't they remake this a few years ago?
They did.
All right. That's how.
Am I going to watch the remade version?
No,
or the old
hell
one?
no.
Oh,
You're
okay.
going to watch the original.
Was it from the 80s?
No.
No, 70s?
I want to say 2000s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The original was from 2000s?
Yeah.
And they remade it already?
Yeah, that's,
Who is in it, the original one?
Well, it's a Korean film.
Oh.
Yes. So, they remade it for America.
Oh, but I'm going to watch the original with
you're going to watch the
subtitles, of course?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's on Netflix.
All right. That's cool.
I double-checked. That's part of the reason why we're doing it.
That's fine.
Because we're not going to the theater again.
Well, I've already picked the movie for the next episode.
Oh,
after
what's that? Let me think.
There's a certain movie coming out right before the 4th of July that we are all going to see.
Is it a resurgence of some type?
I think it is.
some form?
Chris is excited to see it.
That shit looks awesome. The newer trailers look cool. I don't know, whatever. Why'd you give me that look?
A dodo.
Oh, I should have slacked that to you, that sentence.
Oh, here we go.
So I'll watch
Rich,
Old Boy
why
for the
did
next
you-
episode.
Yeah.
And if you do want to save 10% on your next order, use the coupon code Misty Mountains at checkout.
Yep.
Other than that, anything you guys want to say before we wrap things up? It's getting very warm in here.
Yeah, a little spicy. Mark's so close to murdering all of us.
So again, we changed podcast services, so I think everyone should be good. I haven't heard of any complaints that anyone doesn't get the podcast.
Well, the
but-
people who don't get it anymore are just like, oh, I'm not going to listen anymore. So hope you're
I know,
happy.
maybe there's no. But we do have a new partner. We're on Google Play now, so you can listen to Death Talk on
Sup.
Google Play. If you subscribe to YouTube Red or Google Music, you can.
Yo, YouTube Red just sounds like porn.
I actually want to subscribe. I think it's a pretty good deal.
Is it?
Yeah, you get Google Play Music and no commercials on YouTube. I think it's a good deal.
Oh, that is pretty
And
cool.
Google Play Music is actually really good.
How
I
much
was
is
just
it?
trying it out. It's $10 a month. I was just trying it out the other day because we submitted our podcast to it, so I wanted to give it a shot. And thumbs up, really good interface. I like it a lot. So if you do already subscribe to there, you can subscribe to the podcast. As always, if you like us, please rate us, blah, blah, blah. Please, 10 out of 10 muffins. Go muffins. It helps the show a lot. And
Bring the butter back.
even if you don't write a review, just leave like the 5 stars or whatever, or give us a like or a heart or
Recommend
on Overcast. Yes, that's the thing. But thanks again for listening, and have a great rest of your day.